What is blockchain and why does it matter? My name is Bryant Nielsen and I am the Executive Director of the Blockchain Academy. Today I want to discuss why blockchain matters. Most importantly, the benefits which are of interest to the corporate market, which in turn make the blockchain important. It is always good to review the concept of blockchain in a brief manner. If you've heard of Bitcoin, you can surely say that the digital currency that is predicted by many is going to revolutionize payments. Or it might prove to be a huge fraud, depending on what you understand. Bitcoin is the application that uses the blockchain that is eventually a more profound and striking innovation. The blockchain is a secured transaction ledger database that is shared by all the parties involved in a distributed, established computer network. It archives and saves every transaction that is happening in the network, necessarily removing the requirement for trusted third parties, like payment processors. The supporters of blockchain technology usually explain the innovation as a transfer of trust in a trustless world, referring to the fact that entities involved in the transactions are not essentially known to each other yet. They exchange value with surety and no third-party validation. Due to this reason, the blockchain is surely to become a potential and potent game changer. As far as the significance of blockchain is concerned, it seems to enable trustworthy transactions in a trustless world. The blockchain leads to anonymous exchange of digital assets like Bitcoin. However, it is not reliant on Bitcoin. The beauty of blockchain is that it removes the need for a centralized authority to verify the trust and then transfer the value. It transfers the control and power from big entities to small, numerous ones, enabling fast, cheaper, and safer transactions, irrespective of the fact that we may not know the parties we are dealing with. The dynamics of the blockchain are highly disruptive and novel. As people transact in the blockchain ecosystem, a public record of all the transactions is generated automatically. Computers verify every transaction with complex algorithms to confirm the transfer of value and make a historical ledger containing all activities. These computers forming the network that are processing transactions are positioned all across the globe and significantly are not possessed or controlled by any single entity. This is the real-time process and much safer than being based on a central authority for transaction verification. The technology has and will keep on transferring the control and power from central authorities and disperse them to the masses. For instance, time used to be known and communicated by big clock towers that were costly to develop and maintain. Engineering innovations finally decentralized the time quantification to the individual. In a similar way, WhatsApp, a very popular messaging app, cut the cost of transactions of sending messages worldwide and also cut the carrier's profits. The central authority, in this case the phone carriers, lost to this application, which was developed on a decentralized network, the internet. In addition, the third parties that presently verify the transactions stand to lose to the blockchain. As such, blockchain necessarily disintermediates the third-party transaction verifiers, legal services, auditors, brokerages, payment processors, and other similar bodies. While you may not be fully convinced that the exchange of Bitcoin is an invaluable service, there are a lot of other critical instances of value transfer, and presently very slow and costly. Think of the property exchange. A lot of intermediaries are presently involved in the process, like third-party escrow services working for both the parties to ensure a smooth transfer. Just like other services, escrow services, also developed solely on verification and trust, collect the fees that would be mitigated by executing the transaction on blockchain, as would wire transfer fees, third-party contract execution, financial auditing, etc. The blockchain is a foundational technology like TCP/IP, and much like the internet in late 1990s, it is too early to say when will the blockchain evolve. However, we can say that evolve it will. Like the internet, the blockchain should also be permitted to grow unencumbered. This will need careful handling that considers the differences between platforms and applications running on it. TCP/IP empowers many regulated financial applications. However, it is not regulated as a financial instrument. The blockchain should get similar thoughts. While the predominant use case for blockchain today is Bitcoin, which might need regulation, blockchain is a platform that will change and grow with time and will need the capacity to grow.